doing a 5 years course, and at this moment I'm not even sure I'm going to be graduating in the time frame I'm supposed to graduate, because now that this strike has commenced, plus the previous strikes we've been having. Hello guys, and welcome back again to Ask Uche. It is your home girl, UCHE, in the crib. Guys, today I'm not even smiling. This is a rant video. I am so angry, and I am so disappointed with the educational system of Nigeria as a whole, especially when it comes to the tertiary institution. Before I get into this video, before I get into the mood of ranting, let me just say this quickly. I just want a big shout out to Sam Wise. Oh my God, he literally came through for me today. He brought his equipment and made sure that I shoot this video. So you guys should help me thank Sam Wise. And he is a video producer. You can check him up on Instagram. I'm going to put his Instagram handle in the description box down below. Please do check him out, and as you can see, he is really good. So guys, to the major discussion of today, the 2 weeks warning strike. It has been crazy. I'm shooting this video in the school premises, and as you can see, you can't even hear any sound because everyone has gone on the strike. The classrooms are empty, and it is so bad. The reason for the strike, according to what the report that we received from ASUU, they said that the government have failed to comply with the agreement they had in the previous years. And also, to compound the problem, the government have failed to pay some of their workers of their February salary, which is causing them to embark on this 2 weeks warning strike. And they also said that if the government do not come in terms with their demand, they are going to extend the strike to an indefinite strike. Now, I'm not even here to talk about the government or the ASUU per se. I'm here to talk about the brunt that we have to face, or the brunt that we, the students, have to face because of their inability to come to a conclusion. Now, the first thing that is at stake is that our academic calendar has to be shifted. And it has already been shifted so much. If you are in Nigeria, if you school in Nigeria, you'll be familiar with what I'm talking about, because last year they embarked on a 3-month strike. 3-month strike. This 3 months is enough for us to conclude a whole semester, and we had to take on the strike, which has made our academic calendar to be pushed back. And now again, we are going for a warning strike, which we are not even sure is going to be called off anytime soon. I heard that they are going to have a meeting with the government today. Let's hope that the outcome is going to be good. Let's just hope, because at this point, all we can do is hope. The government shouldn't even owe this ASUU body, because they are human beings and they have basic needs. Some of them have families, and they need to cater for their families. They need to feed their children. They need to clothe. They need to shelter. They have NEPA bill. They also have house rent to pay. And if you keep on, if you don't pay these people, then it's going to have a ripple effect on us, the students, because the classrooms won't be available. We won't have lectures. In fact, the school as a whole will be shut down. And it's just really frustrating, because aside from the academic calendar that has to shift, I mean, me at this moment, I'm not even sure I'm going to be graduating in the time frame I'm supposed to graduate, because now that this strike has commenced, plus the previous strikes we've been having, I'm likely to stay in school for like 6 years. It's bad enough that we are spending, me as a food scientist, I'm spending 5 years. Like outside the country, it is not so. The years are pretty slim compared to Nigeria. And now on top of that, we still have to add an extra year. It is bad. It is bad. This is something that the government should really look into. So, like, the strike should be like the last resort. It shouldn't just be once the government refuse to pay you your salary, you just embark on strike. I feel that there should be an alternative measure to take. The strike should be the last resort, like I said. The second thing is academic performance of students. Now, we know that we are barely coping as a student when the curriculum is really, I wouldn't say tough, but it's bad enough that we don't even have this practical sections. You know how it is that if you school outside the country, those of you who schooled outside the country, they are exposed to the practical aspect of their course. So they learn faster, they grasp, they understand what they are being taught at a faster rate because they see the practical applications of what they are being taught compared to us that only deal with the theoretical part. And now on top of that, you will not say we should go for 3 month strike or 1 year strike. We are still trying to understand, we are still trying to learn the scheme of work that has been passed to us. You know, some of us offer like 9 to 10 courses depending on the course you're offering and also the level you are in. Me, I'm in 400 level. I'm offering like 9 courses. I have like four credits units load of course. Now you're not telling me I should stay at home for 2 weeks when I should be, trying to, courses, and now I'm forced to stay at home. This can really, really, reduce the performance of students. We are trying to pass our examinations. By the time you keep us at home for that period, for that amount of time, coming back here, we have kind of forgotten what we have been taught, and we don't even have memories of practicals to even hold on to start with. So we have to go back again to start doing it over and over again, which is very bad. And also, we don't have the access to our classrooms anymore. People who like going for night class won't be able to go for night class anymore because the classrooms are on lockdown. Like the classrooms are, if I can go around the school right now, you discover that most of the classrooms are locked, like locked permanently. So you can't even read inside the school. So you can imagine the kind of life we are living at this moment. And also, like the popular saying, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. When you don't have anything to do, when they keep you less occupied for that period of time, it is very expected that some students will resort into going into some criminal acts. I'm talking about armed robbery, I'm talking about prostitution, I'm talking about different social devices that are not right. We are youth, we should be kept busy. We should be kept busy mentally, we should be kept busy socially. And we know that at this moment, our country, we don't have we don't have secure jobs. Like as a student, it's very hard for you to see a job where you can school and also work at the same time. So when things like this come up, you're not even sure of having a job. You're not sure of securing a job because first of all, you don't have a BSc or whatever certificate that is being issued at the end of the university tenure. Or if you're in polytechnic, I'm talking about your HND or OND. So it's very hard for you to even secure a job. So you're left at home doing nothing, except for some of us that have side hustle like what I'm doing right now, YouTube. Some people have like entrepreneurship, whatever. But those of us who are into school, some of us who like school, who like to be in school, who like the feel of the school environment, we have nothing to do at home. So I am just pleading with the government and also the ASUU body. They should come to an agreement so that we don't suffer more than we are already suffering. Please and please and please try to reach an agreement by the end of the 2 weeks so we can continue our curriculum. we are already far behind and it is very bad. So please try as much as possible to reach a possible conclusion of the matter. So thank you very much for watching today's video. If you like what you heard, please make sure you turn on the post notification bell to receive future updates from my channel. Also, if you have any information as regards to the strike, please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Tell someone to tell someone to tell to like this video. Thank you very much for your time. And before I go, we got to 90 subscribers. Oh my day. Just 10 more to go to 100 subscribers. Thank you very much for sticking with me throughout this journey. I am deeply, deeply, deeply grateful and also humbled. Thank you very much and have a fruitful day. Bye.